Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name's Andrew Dika, and today I'm proud to be at the home of British boxing at York Hall. Proud to have someone on the channel for the first time and properly get to speak to him. Frank Smith, how you doing?
I'm very good, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad. So you've been busy all day, and I can't imagine how much busy because the second the media stops, you're still going. Do you feel tired today?
Not really. I don't get too tired. It's all in your mind. You just got to be lots going on, but I'm used to it now. It keeps me going. I haven't got too long left in it, so got to do the work now.
And how's your Netflix debut, and what do you make of the documentary?
Yeah, it's gone down really well. Look, it's hard to watch something or different to watch something when you're involved in it. You don't really have a view that people maybe on the outside would. But I think it's good to show what we do, and the sort of the depth of the business. It's not just boxing. We do 600 events a year around the world across a whole host of different sports. So it's been good. It's gone down really well. The reaction's been great. And I'm excited about what the future holds with it. I think we'll look to doing a second season. So, yeah, very good.
And I can understand and I know how you do feel. You get this question a lot of times, and it's really hard to stay on the fence. But not asking for a prediction here. What do you feel? Obviously, you represent Conor, and your partner is Chris Eubank Jr.'s sister. What do you make of that fight? And do you feel like if Eubank is to win a second time, do you think obviously it's done? Or if Conor is to win, would it be done? Or do you think a trilogy?
Well, look, anything's possible, I think with the fight, the best man's going to win. One's going to go in there, one's going to win, one's going to lose. That's the reality of sport, unless it's a draw, of course. But I think if Conor wins this fight, a trilogy is huge. But Conor also will have his own aspirations of going back to 147, looking to win a world title there. So, I think in his head, that will be where his focus is. But anything's possible in the sport. Ultimately, it's going to come down to what the biggest fights are, what are the biggest opportunities. So we shall see. It's going to be a great night. They delivered one of the best fights we've seen in a long time back in April. And this will be no different, I can assure you.
And let's talk about it there. Conor Benn has aspirations at 147. I've seen a post. Abbas Baru has called him out for 154 for his title. Do you think Conor could do that, or he's not a 154 fighter?
I don't think. Look, he started camp for this one at 156. Everyone knows he's not a 160 fighter naturally. He's not even a 154 fighter naturally. He had fights there because that made sense ahead of a potential Eubank fight. I'm not saying he won't go to 154, but I think 147 has always been the focus for him to win a world title at 147 and then move from there.
And let's talk about it. The first one delivered, antics aside, how do you see the second one going? Do you see like rehydration? Do you feel like Conor's less emotional in this one? What do you think?
Yeah, look, I think Chris showed his experience in there, being honest, in that fight. Conor had never been in a fight like that. Chris hadn't, but he'd been involved in many bigger nights than Conor had to that date. I think the experience is going to be key for Conor going into this. He's been the rounds now. He's been involved in an event of that magnitude. And I think you're going to see this time round a much more improved Conor Benn. I'm sure you're going to see improvements from Chris Eubank as well, though. And that's going to make for an even better fight than the first time round.
And let's go on to tonight. Obviously, we see behind us a lovely smile. I mean, he's not got the teeth out here, but George Liddard.
Lovely picture.
It is a lovely picture. George Liddard versus Kieron Conway. What do you make of the main event?
Brilliant fight. Two fighters really taking a chance. Kieron Conway wouldn't have been blamed for saying, I don't want to take that kind of fight, like a prospect fight, but he wanted to step up. He wanted to show people what he's about. And George Liddard, early on in his career, taking a chance, taking a test. So I'm excited for it. It's a real 50-50. Both men believe they can win, and both men will be back, win, lose, or draw beyond this.
Chloe Watson versus Shannon Ryan.
Great fight. Winner of that goes on to a world title in my eyes. They've got a real fight. You see, again, both of them during that face-off, two people who believe they're going to go and get the win.
Jimmy Sains, Troy Coleman.
Great fight. Jimmy Sains, I think, is showing improvements. He won his first title last time over 10 rounds. And I think, he's got another step up, but he can go all the way.
Lely Buttigieg in the first 8-rounder, and Taylor Bevan as well.
Yeah, Lely, Taylor, great prospects coming through. TMA Ayton as well. Adam Macker on the card. Jermaine, who's Derek Chisora's nephew. It's a great card, top to bottom.
And just for Adam, can we do the Albanian Eagle? Put off your hand like this.
Like
that? But put your half your hand here like that. See, that's for you, Adam. But yeah, other than that, no, that's all right.
I'm a bit confused.
No, you didn't get it. It's all right. Again, I want to talk about it here. Doesn't need to be mentioned, but the last Albanian big ticket seller was Florian Marku. Do you see Adam Macker as the next big ticket seller with Johnny Fisher?
For sure. He's got the ability to go out and do that. He delivers entertainment. People buy into the Adam Macker story. So he's got to keep delivering performances, but he can do that for sure. He's got the Albanian community behind him.
And just before I let you go, Monte Carlo's been announced. Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen lost on the weekend. What do you make about the heavyweight division and Johnny himself getting back in there?
I'm looking forward to seeing Johnny back in the ring and that rebuilding process. I said in an interview, I think in 2026, that's a fight we could see the trilogy between Dave and Johnny. But Johnny's got to rebuild, and this is the first step in that path. Obviously, with Tony Sims now, he's got a decent fight. I think you're going to see a big knockout come December 6th in Monaco.
And penultimate question, just before I let you go. What's your one motivational message for fans to block out the outside noise, block out the haters, block out the negativity, and follow and pursue their dreams?
Wake up every day, enjoy yourself, smile. It's going to be tough days, it's going to be good days, but just stay balanced and work hard. And don't compare yourself to everyone. Do what makes you happy.
And last question before I let you go, what's your message to everyone at Sports Matchroom, everyone that tunes in live on the Zone for the fight on Friday night, everyone that supports you, Eddie, DMs you, follows you, and all the Frank Smithers fans as well?
Yeah, I mean, there's not tons out there, to be honest. I think there's more who dislike, to be honest. Thank you very much. But thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Don't miss it. Friday night, live on the Zone. It's a great time for boxing. It's a great time for boxing around the world, and excited to be a part of it. So thank you all for your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Smith, God bless.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.